Why did you originally decide to take this training?
Why did I decide to take the training?
Mm-hmm.
It's an interesting story because I was looking for a new way to help people. My previous volunteer work had been as a crisis suicide counselor for a year, working that. And as meaningful as it was, I was looking for another avenue that was more effective since I had lost people close to me through suicide and different things. I was wanting to make a difference in the world. I was looking for something unique, and I got an email from John saying I'm offering these courses, and did some research because it's hard to part me from my money.
Mm-hmm.
And part of it was that his courses are educational, they're tax deductible on your income tax, as well as it qualified for me to access my money through lifelong learning through my RSP. So it was a great way for me to get this training without financially causing me issues.
I always wanted to be a therapist. I saw an ad on Facebook. It said, become a hypnotherapist, but I just saw become a therapist. So I had no idea, how good it was going to be.
Hypnotherapy training. What made me decide? Well, I had an odd set of circumstances where I just kind of got thrown into it at a younger age.
Mm-hmm.
And through that process, I learned a lot about myself. And in between there, doing other healing modalities, I had come to the conclusion that hypnotherapy, timeline therapy, is the most complementary therapy to any other modality that I had studied, and bringing those in together, so that whole body, mind, spirit, body work, energy work, and working with this unconscious mind is what proves results. Hypnotherapy and timeline therapy both fit because you're making those changes on the unconscious level. Energy work, body work, and the hypnotherapy together is integrative. So I think that it's staple that you have to work with the unconscious mind, because that's where your thoughts start. You don't have an emotion unless you have a thought to bring that emotion on. So you really have to look at the thought process and how that's broken down, and work with that unconscious mind and the decisions that you've made in order to fully release, both from the physical body, energetic body, and it just all integrates together and works together in perfect harmony, actually. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I met John maybe 20 years ago, and it was just a free workshop, him explaining hypnotherapy, and I found that interesting. Now, I just found an opportunity to get into learn about hypnotherapy, timeline therapy, and that's how it began for me. It started with one course, and what the goal was to go through all of them, and after 3 years, I achieved it. And it has a profound effect on me in terms of not only my personal healing, but also it gives me, expands the areas of my culture as an Indigenous person, and that's my foundation. It gives me more methods that I can use and utilize in helping others.
Originally it started with personal growth, but it was more of a thing that started after my daughter died.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
After she died, I was kind of lost, and I seen that I had my head up my ass for the longest time.
Mm-hmm.
We came and did some awesome release work with John, which helped out tons. And from there, it just kind of, the seed was planted, and I guess the tree was growing.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I've definitely come a long way from there. If you would have seen me 2 years ago, honestly, Maurice, yeah,